We're here at Cosmoprof. I'm Cassandra McClure, host of the Clean Beauty Podcast, and I'm so excited to be sitting down with Joy, the founder of Joy of Beauty. We just got to try the hand scrub that we're going to be talking about, along with a really lightweight oil that I even put in my hair. So I just fell in love with this brand and said, let's sit down, let's get this interview done. And thank you for sitting down with me in such a busy time at the show. And tell us about the poppy seed scrub. Like, that's insane.
Absolutely. Thank you for your opportunity. I appreciate it. So the poppy seed and kokum whipped body butter scrub, say it 5 times fast. It's a great diabetic-friendly scrub. It's super different from sugar and salt scrubs. It's not as aggressive in terms of it causing any cuts on the skin. It has a lot of great oils in here. So we've got the kokum butter, which is actually different from cocoa butter. It's got squalene oil, rosehip oil, and so it's going to do a great job of hydrating the skin and exfoliating.
That's awesome. I mean, we tried it. It is so soft. And can you just go into, a little bit more about being diabetic friendly and what that means, and just a little education that you shared with us about, the cuts on the skin and all that?
Yeah. So the sensitivity with diabetes is diabetes affects the nervous system, and it affects the body's ability to recover itself. So if a diabetic gets cut from, say, a salt or sugar scrub, it may take a very long time for that wound to heal. Whereas for non-diabetics, the next day you'll already have a scab. So it's really important to use ingredients that are non-occlusive. You want to make sure that you're using hydrating products, because diabetes and the medication make the skin extremely dry.
Yeah.
But then you also want to make sure that you're using products that are effective and still safe. So the salt and the sugar aren't safe for a diabetic because of the potential injury to the skin, whereas the poppy seeds are round, and so there's no possibility for injury.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's such an interesting take on things. And I work with cancer patients a lot, and they also, if they get cut,
absolutely,
they are just so much more sensitive than just the regular person. And
exactly.
Just to clarify though, the cuts aren't, you don't see them, it's not like you're bleeding. We're talking about micro
little fissures. Yes, the micro, macro types of injuries
that happen every time you use a scrub or anything like that.
Exactly, yeah. So nothing major where you're bleeding out, but just using ingredients that are going to be too aggressive on the skin. And to your point, cancer patients, nursing moms, your skin changes, and so those particular communities, you're dealing with a lot of change in the body, and so you want to make sure that you're using products that are
just sensitive skin types and older
people,
and even younger.
Yeah, because the older you get, the thinner your skin gets. You also have people that suffer from eczema, psoriasis, all those skin challenges. You don't want to come at it from an aggressive perspective. You want to actually use products that are going to give results.
Absolutely. And you have a couple other products here, so I can't wait to try the soothing soak a little later.
Yes.
But we tried we tried this one, right?
Yes.
The rice and peppermint.
Yes.
For the hair.
Yes.
And you said you can just put that directly on your scalp.
You can. So I take a little bit, put a few drops on my tips of my fingers, and then just kind of go through my scalp, bring it all the way down to my ends to give some hydration. It's not going to weigh down the hair, so depending on, it doesn't matter in terms of the actual hair type. The great thing about the lemon and rosemary shower body oil, you're going to shower as normal. You're going to use your poppy seed and kokum scrub. You're going to rinse, and then you're going to cut the water off. While you're dripping wet, you're going to apply this body oil. Then you're going to dry the skin with your towel. If you do it in that order, you'll be hydrated from now till Friday.
Wow.
So you don't have to worry about
in Vegas, that's what we need.
I know. Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, and then also for the oatmeal and Epsom soothing soap, this has ground turmeric in it, which is why it's yellow, which is an anti-inflammatory. So using ingredients and products that are going to provide healing and no artificial dyes or fragrance.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for sitting down with us and sharing your amazing line.
Appreciate it.
Good luck at the show.
Thank you.
And thanks so much.